Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Ramadan Reminders by Sapiens Institute. In verse 34 of Surah Al-A'raf revealed in Mecca, Allah says subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَلِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ أَجَلٍ. Every person, every people have a time. Each one of us has a time in life. And Allah says, فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ. And when the time comes, the end time of determination, لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. You can't delay the time by an hour, and nor can you push forward the time by an hour. Everything has a time, lifespan. One of the things that we appreciate in Ramadan is precisely that. Because Ramadan is 29 days, 30 days, and Allah in the Quran already told us about fasting, that in this month there are ayyam ma'dudat, a select, limited, countable number of days. You won't fast always, not every day, but in these days. And it's like when we're in Ramadan and we're in the state of fasting, we tend to count not the hour really by the hour, but the hour as if it's a day, or the minute as if it's an hour, or the second as if it's a minute. Because we're valuing time. We're valuing the minute as if it's an hour. Because we realize perhaps in that 1 minute of my life, I could transform. Maybe in that 1 hour of my life, I could do something so beloved to Allah. Maybe in that 1 second of my time, I could do something. I could make dhikr of Allah. I could do something. Meaning we're valuing time maybe more than other times of the year, because we're in a very sacred, profoundly sacred month of Ramadan. But there is a lesson for all of us to learn. And this ayah, ayah 34 of Surah Al-A'raf, Surah 7, revealed in Mecca, Allah says, every person, every nation has a time. And when that time finally comes, you can't delay the hour, you can't push forward the hour, it's up. Time is up. One of the beautiful things about Meccan surahs is you realize that this surah revealed in Mecca was a way of aiding and assisting the Prophet's companions, Sahaba, Allah pleased with all of them, of how to live life, how to value life, what to do in life, how to maximize potential in life and the things that we do, and how to prepare themselves for what lies ahead of them in Medina and after Medina. If we don't have that sense of understanding, realization about temporality of human affairs, that one day life will end, it won't make us have the strength, the optimism, the vibrancy of spirit in doing things that we do, because we're doing them with the realization that time is limited. And the Prophet of Allah gave this advice to his companions when he said, اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس. Take care of 5, take advantage of 5 before 5 things happen to you in life. اغتنم صحتك قبل سقمك. Take care of your health before you become sick. How many a sick person would wish to be healthy, because perhaps he can do a lot more when he's healthy, maybe. Take care of your youth before you become old. I turned 41 just a few months ago, and I had to give a talk in an Islamic school, an assembly, on the day I turned 41. So I was thinking, what do I speak to these young kids about on this day? And in front of me are kids who are like 14, 15. And I said to them, I turned 41 today. This time around, my 4 comes after the 1, and the 1 comes before the 4. You guys, your 1 is still before the 4, 4 is still after the 1. Between a 14 and a 41, much will happen. You will have triumphs and losses, successes and failures. All these things will happen in life. But to be mindful of time is a blessing. The Prophet of Allah says, نِعْمَتَانْ مَبْغُونٌ فِيهِمَا كَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ. 2 blessings people are not thinking much about. الصحة والفراغ, health and time. It is within time and its constraints that we still are able to do so much. Therefore, in your life, value time. What you do in time. Remember, time won't always be there. And the way that we appreciate time in Ramadan, may Allah give us the same sense of enthusiasm after Ramadan. Sahaba would say, Ya ibn Adam, O son of Adam, إن الليل والنهار يعملان فيك فأعمل فيهم. The nights and the days are working hard on you, so why don't you work hard on them? Hard on you to distract you, to divert you. So why don't you work hard on the nights and the days? They would say, Ya ibn Adam, O son of Adam, إنما أنت أيام. All you are is a collection of days. فإذا ذهب يوم ذهب بعضك. And so one day leaves you, part of you has also left you. There's something that's also left you. Therefore, value time, maximize time, do the best of deeds within time. Use the energy you have today for da'wah, for calling the world back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Use your minds, use your skills, whatever you have of life, use it for Allah's sake subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's the best use of time. So Allah is telling His companions and all of us in that Surah Al-A'raf, ayah 34, that every people has a time. And when the time comes, meaning that the end time comes, you can't delay by an hour, nor can you push forward by an hour. That's time. May Allah make our time great time, beneficial time, blessed time. May we take lessons in this month of time in Ramadan to make it a great sense of maximizing our potential in time after Ramadan as well. Allahumma ameen.